Saul, it's Message from Saul, channeled by John Smallman and written by George Stankoff of the Stankoff's Universal Law Press. We all have been a very strong inkling, a premonition of the long-awaited event of ascension that is now coming as humanity has reached the threshold of transformation to humanity. Humanity no longer needs to be kept in this own holographic model as to coach humanity and help raise its light quotient. The show must move to the next stage. 1. Those who will not ascend as they are not ready for it will move to a lower timeline to continue reiterating their experiences with this illusion until they are open their minds and heart and decide on their own to leave this illusory reality and change the scene of their incarnation. The second is the many incarnated entities who have qualified for ascension but were not able to go through the light body for various reasons, such as physical incapacitation, unwillingness to go through the physical and clinical challenges of the light body process, as all the other the planetary ascension team members who went through that and now have already ascended through the transfiguration. Those others will have to die in the conventional sense of this world by leaving their body here and then immediately appear in the new fifth-dimensional earth in their light body that already exists in that dimension. This procedure of ascension should not lead to the great disappointment among the people, as the final outcome is the same. We were confronted with this with Anita, the wife of the PAT member, that Jerry had to leave her weakened body from the long cleansing work on behalf of humanity, and then she ascended. After all, the physical vessels are only instrument with which we collect experiences in this dense third holographic models and have nothing to do with our immortal personality. It's only a choice to take it with you as you ascend. It's very important to keep this fact in mind now, that many people will begin to discard, to leave their physical body vessels on this earth and just ascend in soul and spirit without body, as Carla did, and then all of us did in body and spirit and soul in August and in September. The excitement continued to mount, as does the intensity of humanity's collective intent to awaken. The ocean of love flooding the planet is embracing you all. Everyone is immersed. There are no holdouts or exceptions. The effects are absolutely amazing. Yes, a small minority of the hardcore illusionists are still refusing to acknowledge the unreality of the environment that they are attempting to shore up. But their efforts and intention are futile, as the power of humanity's collective intent strengthens and engaged ever more fully with the divine ocean or field of love which all are enfolded in. The illusion is disintegrating rapidly. That small core of refuseniks who are trying to hold on to power and control by supporting and maintaining that unreal, unloving states of affair would just be gently relocated to an era where they can continue playing their games without the least way inconvenience the rest of humanity. They are pretty much on their own. That's what they say. They're in their own little illusion in virtual reality games. The times for controlling, dominating, manipulating others is over, because the new age is one which synergistic, loving cooperation provides a harmonious environment for all to enjoy to the full, free from unwanted authoritarian hindrance or interference of any kind. Your Father created you free, and free you always remained. Your awakening into the awareness and experience of that natural state is the event with which you are all enthusiastically waiting. You will not be disappointed. The message today, October 19, 2013, is be alert. The grand event is very close, and as it happens, the joy that humanity experiences will be wondrous. You have been waiting eons for this great spiritual and evolutionary step forwards and upwards, with which was planned as soon as the separation occurred. It is time to now almost upon you. Time is a different concept for you, being part of the illusion and the seeming very real time-space continuing. But the fact is, there's only an ever now. Now is eternal. That everything happens now. There is no other time. There is no time. Nevertheless, you are accustomed to your experience of the apparent constant logical unfolding of linear time. So the event will occur by in time. When it does, it will of course be now, and then you will realize that you are and always been eternally present in that state. Your very limited state of human consciousness has great difficulty with that concept. So as light workers and wayshowers inspired and uplifted by the grace of God, just accept at the depth of your being you do, and what has been promised is about to occur. There are extremely few of you, the light bearers, the wayshowers, who do not get some sense of this intense energy of impending change, of essential change, that is enveloping your lovely planet in separation from your affliction into a far higher state of awareness, intelligence, and wisdom, which is the next stage in your ongoing entrancing journey of spiritual evolution. You are created perfect, and God gave you everything, love. It is just that in your present state of individual personal limitation, you cannot understand what that really means, but you are about to find out. Oneness knows all there is to know, and when you open into awareness that you are one with all of God's divine creation, all knowledge will be instantly available to you. It will not overwhelm you at this inundation of information that you are now experiencing on earth, but it will melt with you instantly as you choose and make the decision to avail any of part of it that appeals to you. You will all be instant experts, in fact you already are, in any field of knowledge to which you feel drawn. I want to stress that you will be true expert, unlike so many in your unreal realms who claim to be expert, who are recognized, quote unquote, as expert, but who most certainly are not and never could be, because the limits that you build into the illusion when you constructed it make it that an impossibility. A real wide awake expert knows. Earthbound expert believe. And then when more knowledge is gained, they release those beliefs and embrace new ones. It is not a wonder that you are also confused, even those who claim not to be. Many on earth enjoy puzzles and struggling to solve them, just because at a deeper level you know that you know more than you think, and you want to come to understand that which appears to be hidden from you, and mostly from in plain sight. You are spiritual beings having a physical experience of limitation. You desire only to move beyond those limits. That has become a major area of interest, and consequently, you will see greater and greater numbers of people spending their lives breaking limits in every field of human endeavor. That's a sign you are ready to awaken by ascending. However, many of older ones among you might find the strain too much for their physical bodies to undertake, because they have become so firmly attached to their present state of physicality, in which increasing age causes incapacitation to varying degrees. To raise their energy signatures to next level would cause their bodies to disintegrate. And to avoid this unpleasantness, many will quite suddenly and unexpectedly lay down their bodies and ascend without them. The fact they have been hoping for physical ascension does not occur will not be a reason for disappointment, because the transfer from the physical form to spiritual form will be instant, and delight and amazement will then fill them with wonder and awe. As you have been frequently been told, there will be no disappointment. In the moment remaining before your awakening, focusing on the knowledge that each one of you has a center or deepest part of yourself that is all divinely taken care of, that all who wish and desire to choose and decide to ascend into full consciousness, wakefulness, would do so. The welcome that awaits you is beyond description. There is nothing that could be used in human terms as an analogy to describe what awaits you. Planned for joy, and with so much love, Saul. Today is written in October 20th, but the message came October 19th.